For this first video on building your SARS-CoV-2 bioinformatics workflow, we're not even going to start with a workflow. What we're going to start with is building up the directory structure and importing in some demo data to use when building this workflow. So here I have my CLC Genomics Workbench 20 open. I have my data directory here. I'm going to add a new folder. And you could shortcut for this is Control-Shift-New. And I'm going to call this SARS-CoV-2 tutorial. Okay. And then within this workspace, we're going to want a little bit of structure where I'm going to add a reads folder. I'm going to add a reference folder. And I'm going to add a results folder. Which you can see here. Okay. And now what we want to do is grab one specimen worth of data, because initially when we build this workflow, we're going to build it for one specimen, and then later in the tutorial we'll learn how to batch this and iterate through multiple specimens. So the first thing, we hit the import. And because this is SARS-CoV-2 data from the Arctic protocol run on Illumina, we want to import Illumina data. This data is going to be paired end reads, so we'll leave the default paired reads on there. We'll leave the default paired end and the distance, and then we're going to add the files. I have 12 specimens worth of data here, but we're only going to add one to begin with. Say open, you can see the files listed here, and then we hit next. And we're going to save this import, and we're going to select the reads folder to save it into. And when we say finish down the bottom, you can see the progress, and very quickly it imports it. And what it also does, which makes things nice, is when you have paired end reads, it will combine the two reads into one file here. And if we click on this file, you could actually see the raw data, the reads, and other information. Okay. So next video we'll get into setting up our workflows, and actually I could right here add one more folder, and we'll call this workflows. And we'll be good to go. Thanks a lot.